It's time for you to make money in a fun and creative way. You're a creative and starting a small business is a path that you are interested in. Here are over 10 more creative small business ideas that aren't basic or boring that you might actually be excited about running. This video is part 2 of my side hustle series since you guys liked the last ones, so here are some more ideas for you all. The first creative small business idea that I have is window or storefront painting. Wait a second, I know what you're thinking. I am not talking about this. We've seen this. Not the typical old window art that we've seen everywhere. I am talking about this. I feel like I don't see enough clean, modern window painting out there. Just that much window painting in general at all anymore. I feel like this would be a cool creative small business to start because you could have a list of seasonal clients that you could do art for like every quarter or monthly. And this is something that you could get extremely creative with. You could reach out to restaurants, shops in your town, or like what if you even reached out to your local mall? Like got in contact with whoever's in charge of the mall. There are so many potential clients for this, and this is beneficial to both of you since it makes their store more eye-catching and it would be supporting your small business. So I definitely think this would be a fun small business to start if you're into something like painting. The next small business idea that I have is a desk decor brand. So making like big desk pads, headphone hangers, pen holders, pencil cup holders. You could create an entire brand surrounding desk accessories. Desk pads are like art for your desk. And it would be fun to like hand illustrate or digitally illustrate unique desk pads. You could obviously also do this with mouse pads. I actually made my own mouse pad. I don't have this on my shop anymore. This is like from a couple ago, but this is one of my old paintings that I turned into a mouse pad. But desk pads and mouse pads are definitely an option. Also, when I was researching for this category, I was seeing all these fun little like pen holders and also like making cute headphone stands. Like imagine having a nice like ceramic headphone stand. I haven't seen this done yet. I also haven't like looked specifically for a ceramic headphone stand, but like I definitely would buy it. That would be so cute. Oh, and you can create like a matching little phone stand to go next to it as well. You could sell like a whole set of unique matching desk accessories, and there are just like tons of ways that you could make these products, and it's definitely a category that you could get super creative with. The next small business idea that I have is a plant accessories brand. So making like pots, pot accessories, watering cans, or like the thumb waterers. This is a fun handmade goods brand that you could create. Terracotta is cute. Okay, I love a classic terracotta or like a fun ceramic pot. But let me just put on the screen like what I'm talking about. There are like so many cool and unique plant pots that you can make. Like it's literally another art form. And there are so many things you can do to get creative with this. I've also seen like a lot of fun plant like accessories / like things hanging out of plant pots. Almost like plant jewelry, like a plant accessory. I don't know how to explain it. Again, I'll put it on the screen so you guys understand what I'm saying, but you could create a very elegant looking ceramic watering can. I feel like it's something that just like looks nicer sitting by a plant versus like a plastic watering can. That could be a fun little niche to get into, as well as like the thumb waterers. These are really cool and unique. I feel like this is a product that you could get like super creative with. This would be fun to sell these things online, but also if you started creating these products, you could approach like your local greenhouses and stuff, and that would be a fun avenue for this type of brand. The next small business idea I have is a coffee koozie brand. You could make hot or iced coffee koozies. These are so cute and they are a pretty low cost product to make. They keep your iced coffee cold for longer and they keep the condensation off of your hands and like out of your cup holder in your car. You could also, instead of getting them manufactured and using like a traditional koozie material, you could crochet these coffee koozies. Another cute thing I've seen as well is making these koozies for like hot mugs. So it's like a little sweater for your coffee cup. I drink coffee in bed every morning, but I always hold my cup by the handle, which is the point. But like sometimes I want to grab the cup and I can't because it's too hot. So I would like totally use something like this and leave it on my bedside and grab it every morning. I have seen these types of products floating around a little bit on the internet, but I don't think this is a super oversaturated market yet. So definitely something to look into. The next small business idea that I have is creating aesthetic stock footage for stock footage companies. This idea might sound a little bit familiar because I talked about this in my last video and it was idea number 10 if you want to go watch the whole thing. But the way that I explained it in my last video was way more complex than it has to be. So basically there are all these like Instagram accounts that sell faceless aesthetic stock footage for people to use in their reels, but it's all just like cute iPhone footage, if that makes sense. Some of these websites charge good money for access to their library. And I was talking about starting a business like that in my last video, but after looking deeper into some of these websites, I found out that you can actually just become a creator for some of these websites and earn a commission by putting your footage into their library. So you might not actually even have to put in all of the work to set up a website and promote it and like get this huge backlog of stock footage. You can actually just apply to become a creator to some of these sites. So that is definitely something to look into, something I'm thinking about looking into just because it seems fun. Like it seems like a fun side hustle. But anyways, this next small business idea I have is becoming a baker for your local coffee shops, but doing it from the comfort of your own home. This is also called a cottage food home bakery. But did you know you could start a bakery business out of your house? I saw this TikTok of a girl saying like, I accidentally became the local bagel girl. I'll put it on the screen right here, but I don't know if she was joking or not because it's like the only thing on her whole account about bagels. But anyways, it got me like thinking, and I actually looked into this, and this is like something that people actually do. At least where I live and in a lot of other states, it seems like you need this thing called a cottage food license. I didn't look deeper into what getting that license would be like, what the requirements are or anything. That's something you need to look into, but it basically allows you to cook food from your home and sell it outside of your home. For example, my favorite coffee shop in my town, love her, but they definitely get all of their baked goods off of a like truck, frozen. They do not bake all of their stuff in-house. I've literally ordered stuff from their little cabinet, window, fish tank, I don't know what it's called. And I've literally, a display case. Okay, I've watched the barista, like I've pointed out, hey, I want this, like, I don't even remember what it was, a muffin. I think it was like a pumpkin spice muffin. It was around Halloween time. And I watched her turn around and go in this little like metal door thing and take it out of the plastic, put it on a plate and give it to me like it was like something fancy that they had just baked, but they didn't. I like literally watched her do that. But then I was like, of course, it's a small coffee shop. They don't even have like a full kitchen probably, right? Like, I don't know where they would put it. And also this place is like always busy. When would they have time to even bake all of this stuff? So like, I don't blame them, but I was not pumped about paying what I paid for that like frozen thing out of the freezer, you know? But this is where you could come in. You could create a bakery from your home. You could create bagels, muffins, cookies, like whatever you want to bake. And this would be a nice small business to have because it would be like a consistent daily opportunity for you. Like a lot of small businesses rely on like sales here and there. Like this is like a daily thing that you could do if you worked with like 1 or 2 coffee shops. So yeah, I just thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know how hard that would actually be to do, but I thought I would just throw that in there for you guys. The next small business idea that I have is a headphones accessories brand. I talked about making headphone stands earlier in this video, but what I'm referring to is making decorations for like the actual headphones themselves. I keep seeing people with like really cute accessories on their headphones online. You could make like charms to hang off of them, accessories to go like on the top band. You can make caps for the actual like ear covering part of the headphone. There are just so many things that you can do with this idea. I just literally, as I'm filming this, had the thought of like, what if there was like a cover that looked like made the headphones look like cute earmuffs, like fuzzy, like take that idea. Like I would buy that. That's cute. That would be so cute and might actually be functional, possibly. But anyways, there are just so many things I feel like you could do with that. But the next small business idea I have is custom press-on nails. I always see these crazy unique nail pages pop up on my Instagram selling custom press-on nails, and they charge pretty good for these, as they should. They're like little pieces of art, and basically clients could send you their nail size, like measure their nail bed size and send you like a whole map of their nail sizes and kind of like inspo photos of the nails they'd want you to create, and you would make them at home and just mail them off to them. This would be a cool business idea because just like a normal salon, you would probably have returning clients, so it'd be somewhat consistent and it would be fun. It's just like painting, tiny little painting all day. So that is definitely something to check into. And this next small business idea I have is Airbnb Experiences. We all know we can book an Airbnb, yes, but what about an Airbnb experience? My friend showed me this concept for some reason. I like have never clicked on the experiences tab on Airbnb. I didn't even like know it existed. My brain has never even seen it. But I clicked on my local tab and I wanted to see like what was around me. And there was people teaching like coffee roasting out of their homes. There was people doing mushroom foraging workshops. There's people doing food tours of like my downtown area here and like talking about the history of the town. I feel like there's so many things you could do. You could even be like a hiking walking tour guide. If your town is known for anything interesting, or you could offer anything interesting for people traveling to do, you should definitely look into making an experience listing on Airbnb. This is kind of an open-ended business idea. It's sort of situational depending on like where you are, but it's definitely something to look into. And the last small business idea, sorry, this is like the worst name I have came up with yet, but it is holders for things that burn. Yeah, but like candlestick holders, incense holders, like little match boxes or cups to hold matches, ashtrays, Palo Santo holders, custom like lighter covers. You get what I'm saying. I couldn't think of a cool name for this category, but candlesticks became so popular again, like over the past year. I feel like I see candlestick holders in every store, but all the ones that I see are like the thin, like glass ones. They're really cute, but they all look sort of similar. I feel like candlestick holders is another area like plant pots where you could get like super creative, and you definitely could create some unique ones. You can also get super creative as well with incense holders. I've seen so many cool ones. I personally have a ton of them like all over my house. These are also like little pieces of art in my eyes, so it's definitely something you can get very creative with. And then making like tiny cute little holders for matches. I'll put some on the screen, but that's just a cute idea, as well as ashtrays. I feel like ashtrays has kind of been done a lot, but you still definitely could create some unique things. Also, I've seen these really cute Palo Santo holders all over Pinterest. They're like these cute little mini chimeneas. I also have like, I'll put it on the screen. I have this Palo Santo holder that I love as well, and then also like covers, custom covers for lighters. It would be cool to like offer lighter covers with like people's name on them and stuff, so no one else ever like pockets their lighter, you know? And I feel like it's just cool. There are just like tons and tons of things you can do in this category. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Definitely check out the first video that I made like this if you guys are still looking for more small business ideas. If you guys did like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe down below. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!